everybody. Today, as you can see from the title, is the 24-hour readathon. Today's 24-hour readathon, I want to do something a little bit different. Since I got 300 subscribers, I just want to say thank you, and probably the strangest way, I want to try to read a trilogy in 24 hours. And if you watch my last vlog, you will see that I purchased a trilogy, and I was gatekeeping that trilogy, and I was trying to make it a secret. Now I'm here to reveal the trilogy, and I hope that you guys are excited, because this is something that I never thought I would read, just because of like the subject matter, and I had like no interest anyways. And then all of a sudden one day randomly I'm like, yeah, I want to read this. Actually, yeah, that's what being a mood reader is like. It is the 50 Shades of Grey trilogy. Yeah, I don't know how to feel. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't know how to feel. So I'm gonna now tell you the price, because I was afraid to tell you the price in the recent video because I didn't want to accidentally show the book. So the first book I got from the used bookstore, and this was $8. Criminal to pay $8 for this. What the hell? And then now you're gonna be shocked, because I feel bad for not telling you how much I spent at the thrift store. So I got the second book and the third book, and then I got the two movies from the thrift store. All this was from the same thrift store, and all of that was $8. If you guys have read this book, why? And also let me know. And this is your warning that it's going to be a full spoiler vlog. So if you want to read this, maybe don't watch this video. But if you're open to spoilers, let's freaking get into it. I was about to say I'm so excited, but that would not be the truth. I'm like a medium amount of excited. I'm more excited to put out the video than to read it. Okay, let me tell you about this. I'm on page 13, and Anastasia is interviewing Christian. She's like, girl, what are you doing? She is asking him all these questions, and then she says, are you adopted? Okay, bitch, that's not what you ask on an interview. Hi guys, it is 6:19 in the morning, and I have put my eyebrows on, period, and I got dressed, but I put my robe back on. I am on chapter, I switched over to the audio so I could get ready for the day. I believe I'm on chapter 5. What I'm going to do right now is I'm getting sleepy, so I'm going to work on my journal. I have like 6 spreads that I need to finish, because I realized yesterday when I was working, I was like, you know what? I haven't worked on my reading journal in a long time, so I need to work on that. And I'm going to listen to the audio. Did I just say that? Probably. Anyways, let me tell you about this book. What is this? I cannot say that I'm liking it so far. What I can say is that I'm liking how easy it is to read. Like, it's literally, if you guys didn't know, 50 Shades of Grey is Twilight fan fiction. I feel like everyone knows that, but maybe not, I don't know. So it's written like a fan fiction. Like, it's very straightforward. This is chapter 1. I scowl with frustration at myself in the mirror. Damn my hair, it just won't behave, and damn Catherine Kavanaugh for being ill and subjecting me to this ordeal. I should be studying for my exams, which are next week. Yet, here I am, trying to brush my hair into submission. The submission joke immediately. And Anastasia, she calls everyone, like, she's been saying domineering like 4 times. If you guys didn't know, this is BDSM. I know the BDSM community is not proud of this book, so I believe it's still classified as that, though. Let me tell you the tea. Anastasia is 21 years old, a senior in college. She's about to graduate. And her bestie boo, Catherine, who I think is Alice. Her bestie boo, Catherine, is supposed to interview this rich man. What does he even do, first of all? Christian Grey. 50 Shades of Grey. Christian Grey, period. What does he even do? I don't know, but I know that he's rich. That's all you need to know, period. So she is supposed to be interviewing this Christian Grey. And then Catherine calls up Anastasia and she's like, Queen, I can't do it because I'm sick. I have the influenza. Anastasia goes in her place. And when she gets to the skirt pull up, get in the ride, Grey, whatever the fuck, company, they're just like talking back and forth. She's trying to interview him. She says holy crap about every other word. And then she just talks about how hot this man is. I don't believe it. He's giving very much vampire, okay? Like, I would like to see him actually be a vampire because that would be interesting. He keeps saying, I'm so dangerous. I'm not good for you, Anastasia. Where I am at now, they had just did the interview, and then Anastasia's like, yo, can you like take some pictures for the interview? And then he's like, yeah, takes the photos. And then he asks her out to coffee, and then she hates coffee, so she gets tea instead. Whatever. A bicyclist almost runs her over. Okay, are we getting hints of the truck from the Twilight movie? Christian Grey saves her, and they're embracing the arms, and she's like, oh my god, he's gonna kiss me right now. But he doesn't. He says, I'm not good for you. So then flash forward, it's a couple days later, or weeks later, she's graduating. He sends her gift, some original old ass books or whatever. Okay, and then she goes out partying with her friends. Jose, aka Jacob, is trying to get it on with her, Anastasia, when she's drunk. And then she drunk dials Christian in the bathroom and is like, like, what does she say? I don't know. She's like telling him that she like doesn't want to talk to him or something. I don't know, something stupid. And so he shows up, skirt, and Jose, aka Jacob, like, stay away from her. And that's where I am right now. We'll see where it goes. Like I said before, I can't say that I'm excited, but I'm interested, you know. This man is so dramatic. So dramatic. Guys, I'm triggered. Not her using his toothbrush. Literally gonna throw up. So let me tell you what happened. He took her back to the hotel and to like keep her safe or whatever. Girl, you don't know this man. She woke up, he had like fresh stuff for her or whatever. She saw his toothbrush and she was like, it would be like having him in my mouth. That's so gross. That's so gross. Anyways, I'm making breakfast. Time to check in. On chapter 8, 7:45. 20 hours and 32 minutes left. We're making good progress. Listen, the tea is Christian brought Anastasia back to his place or whatever because he wants to bang her. Okay, goes to her place, but she has to sign a contract because he likes to live dangerously and BDSM. Okay, and he finds out she's a virgin, so he's like, okay, queen, let me take your virginity first because you don't know what you're getting into. This book is hilarious to me. So I was eating breakfast and then washed the dishes, right? And while I was washing dishes, I literally had to bust out laughing because, let me see if I can find it. So while they're having sex and he's taking her virginity, okay, let me tell you. This is an immediate no for me. This is the stuff. If you guys didn't know, in NSFW, so proceed with caution. Suddenly he sits up and tucks my panties off and throws them on the floor, pulling off his boxer briefs. His erection springs free. Holy cow. Ma'am, I need you to never say that ever again. Why are you saying holy cow to that? Like, this is embarrassing. This is literally so embarrassing. Well, James, get your coin. Like, she rich, famous, like, you guys, not you guys, but like, they made a fangirl famous, and like, I live, like, get your freaking coin. But like, who read this and thought, absolutely, we need to make 3 movies? Holy cow. I wonder if she says that in the movies. Have you guys seen the 50 Shades of Grey movies? Please let me know if she says holy cow every 5 fucking minutes. So I'm gonna go back to listening to them just go crazy for each other. And also, another thing is, I don't remember this about Twilight. Does Bella like bite the lip a lot? Because Anastasia is constantly, we're hearing about this girl biting her lip and Christian saying, I want to bite that lip. Dude, I can't take this seriously. I wish that like we were all going through this experience together, because I don't think I know anyone who has read these books. Guys, I'm about to cry. What did I sign up for? Why did I do this to myself? Next time you're curious about something, stay curious. This is giving very icky right now. The things I have seen that my mind has created. DNF? So I'm back from getting my fiance some breakfast. It is 8:51. Oh, okay, lighting. It is 8:51. And I had to take a break because immediately after she had her Christian Grey flavored popsicle, she was wearing pigtails, okay? And then he tells her, you look so young in these. I hate that. I literally hate that. That stresses me out. Number 1. Number 2, so the plan for the next couple of hours, I'm going to read until 10. At 10, I'm going to give my cat medication. And then, oh, if you hear that, my dog is eating. And I'm going to give my cat medication at 10. And then I'm going to go to Target. 19 hours. We passed the 20-hour mark. And I took into this. We need to finish book number 1 as soon as possible so we can get on to book number 2. And then here's the tea. If I finish all 3 books before the 24 hours is up, I get to go to bed early. So it's a race against the clock. Guys, the plot has thickened. The mother of Christian Grey has showed up. Ariana, what are you doing here? Okay, bitch, now this is the tea that I have been waiting for. Christian is taking Anastasia back to her home, her place of her residence, because, okay, so she needs to talk. She's like, Christian, you don't understand. I know I signed the contract or whatever, but I need to talk to my gal. I need to talk to my gal pal because I don't know. Like, I don't know anything about sex and I can't talk to you because you're literally the person that I am banging. He tells her over lunch, you know, this weekend has been a lot of firsts for me as well. And then she's like, what do you mean? And then Christian is like, I've never had vanilla spicy times before. Vanilla spicy times, what is that? And then he's intercourse with no add-ons, if you know what I mean. And then she's like, oh, why? And the tea is, this is the plot. Like, I've been waiting for plot. I've been waiting for it, and we finally have it. He said he was seduced by his mother's friend when he was 15. Now, Anastasia, is the correct and only time you should be saying, holy shit. I'm going to put in the screenshots here. This is the amount of time she says, holy cow, holy crap, holy shit, and then holy whatever. She says it a lot. Yeah, I'm 30% of the way through. I'm trying to speed through this. I keep wanting to fall asleep. I'm like resting my head right here and I'm like, okay, let me provide you guys with an update. I'm about to read the contract, which I'm very interested in. So a couple things. The holy crap, holy shit, and holy cow is so fucking annoying. Number 1 and number 2, Christian has a weird thing with food. He's always telling this girl, eat. You need to eat. I don't care if you're not hungry. You need to eat. If she doesn't want to eat, don't make her. Like, the fuck? He's so very dramatic and annoying. And another thing is, Anastasia's inner saboteur and inner goddess. She mentions her constantly. She says, just a random sentence on page 164, chapter 10. Do I want to say goodbye to that? No. No, screams my subconscious. ... My inner goddess nods in a silent zen-like agreement with her. Is she talking about, like, the devil and the angel on her shoulder? Is that the inner goddess? And the inner, what is it? Inner subconscious and inner goddess? Yeah, interesting. Very interesting. Actually, not interesting. Like, I wish you would never say that again. Yes, things have gotten worse since we have last spoke. She looked over the contract, okay? She had all these issues with the contracts, period. Queen, go off, you know, stand your ground. So she met up with Christian to chat about her issues, you know, basically found out that he is still bestie boos with the lady who seduced him, Mrs. Robinson. She doesn't like that. I have a theory. I feel like Anastasia is a switch and not a submissive, so I guess we probably don't find that out until the last book, but I feel like I'm right. I do. I feel like I'm right. I'm about 50% of the way through the first book. It's 11 a.m. and I have 17 hours left. I need to finish this book before I get to 14 hours left, because then that will be 10 hours. And then I need to immediately start the next book so I can finish that. And I'm going to bring my headphones in so I can listen to the audiobook while we're in Target. Alright, you guys, come with me to Publix. I wish I could put you guys in the passenger seat so you could pretend that you're sitting there. So here's the tea. So I'm going to Publix okay, so I'm grabbing an Alani. Period. I'm grabbing a small, maybe a little snacky snack for later. And then I'm going to be I'm not grabbing anything else. That's all I'm grabbing. I'm going to go home and I'm going to finish this mother freaking book on the walk pad. What are you doing? I swear to God, people, can you hear me? People do not know how to drive here, I swear. It's literally so freaking annoying. And also my glasses are so hot on my face right now. Jesus. Thank God their window is not down. So she's going over the contract with him at dinner, and she says, I have all these problems, whatever. So basically they're working out their problems and setting up the terms of their relationship. Relationship, that's a very kind of a loose term to use. And yeah, how do I feel about it? I'm like, I don't care. Anastasia loves to say, my inner goddess, like when she's proud of herself. My inner goddess said this. My inner goddess, what is it? My inner goddess patted herself on the back. Shut the fuck up, Anastasia. What are you talking about? Okay. And then the second thing is her inner, keep wanting to call it saboteur, something else. I'm just gonna call it saboteur right now because I can't think of the correct word. And then her inner saboteur is the one who, when she does something wrong or that she doesn't agree with, maybe she should have done it a different way, is when her inner saboteur has something to say. You have a lot going on in your head. Anastasia had Inside Out characters in her head before Inside Out was popular. Next thing I have to say is that Mr. Christian Grey is giving very much Edward. He's giving very much Edward, like you can tell. If you did not know, this was Twilight fanfiction. You could definitely tell. I wish he was a vampire in this. Like, I wish that's the twist that we needed. I am excited for, I believe, the next book because I have a light spoiler of what happens in that one and then a light spoiler of what happens in the third one. So I'm really interested to see how they're going to do the second one. And I believe we'll obviously talk about it when I get there. But I think that there's a stalker, and the stalker, I feel like, so Christian accidentally hurt one of his previous 15 subs because he suspended her from the roof and he hurt her some type of way. So I feel like the stalker is her, who's in the second book. But I'm getting far too ahead of myself. And Christian, oh, yeah, he's annoying and he's very controlling, but, you know, what man isn't, I guess, is what I was going to say. But there are men out there, I can say, that are not that way, which is nice, but obviously I'm not reading this book for a freaking example of a man.
I hope that nobody out there is reading this book for an example of a man. Anastasia, I like her. I do. I like Anastasia, even though she has a lot of stuff going on inside of her head. I think that she has a potential to be a badass woman, period. She's 21. That's young to me. And she is like, doesn't take shit from Christian. Like, she doesn't automatically go with the flow. Like, she goes with the flow for a lot of the stuff, but if she has an opinion on it, she's gonna say it, and that's what I like to hear. So yeah, I like Anastasia. Does anyone have anything to say about that? That's what I thought. Thank you. Yeah, maybe my feelings will change. I don't know. But what I don't like about Anastasia is that she will not shut the fuck up with the holy cow, holy shit, and holy crap. And she randomly says crap and, get this, double crap. I have not heard that since like 2001. I would like to see what else Miss E.L. James has written and what else she has going for her. Because honestly, the selling of this book and the movies, it's so hot. Oh my god, I hope my Crocs don't melt. Have you guys seen those videos on YouTube? If I find, not YouTube, TikTok. If I find it, I will insert it because, oh my god, that's literally insane. People's Crocs are melting in Arizona when they're like walking on the street. I know that it's not my grandma. That when they are walking on the street, that's one of my biggest fears. I feel like I don't want that to happen to me, but I feel like it's gonna happen. Thank you guys so much for keeping me company while I drive to the store, and I will check back in with you guys later. I'm not going to film inside of the grocery store because there's a lot of people in here. No, thank you. All right, checking with you guys later.
Hey guys, I am on my walk pad. I got the book right here, and I got my iPad. I think I'm just gonna do like some drawing or whatever. And this book is so fucking long for no reason. For no reason. Oh my god. And this bitch didn't even sign the contract yet. What can I tell you that has happened? He got her a new card for happy graduation. He forced himself to meet her dad at her graduation. He's manipulative. I don't like him. I guess he is morally gray. Anastasia is in the process of moving out of her house, apartment, and yeah, right now they're having their first play session. Oh, the tea. This is what I'm here for. What I'm here for is the tea and the psychological issues going on inside of this man's head. When he was they were like doing their thing in the red room, because the red room is where they have their BDSM spasa times. She noticed that, first of all, he doesn't like to be touched. He's like, when she like goes to cross him, he's like, don't touch me. So she's like, why doesn't he want to be touched? I don't know. And then he's like, I just don't like. So you know that there's trauma. She sees that he has like markings on his chest, and she's like, what happened to this man when he was a child to make him not want to be touched? So we already know about the mother's friend who seduced a 15-year-old. There's something else that happened to him that we don't know about yet, and I'm like, hello, can we know or no? So yeah, let's get into that. Her subconscious, not her subtour. Borrowing up the toothbrush is fucking disgusting to me. said this is sexier than the toothbrush. Sounds very painful. Like not in a good way. Every 5 minutes. Okay, let me tell you something. She literally said, okay, so Anastasia went to Georgia to get away from Christian and their relationship, just to think and, you know, figure out what she wants. This is not a break. She wasn't breaking up with him, whatever. They were still communicating, okay? He was like, period, I'll leave you alone while you're in Georgia per your request, so you can have some time to think about how you want to move forward, because they're trying to take their relationship more than just into the bedroom. They want to like be together, you know? Anyways, tell me why he just showed up. Girl, be serious. Be serious. Because they were communicating to each other back and forth via email, and as you do, you know, and she was like, oh, I wish you were here, so he showed up. She didn't mean that literally. She meant like at that time, like for the moment, you know. Be serious. This bitch cracks me up. So he is saying, he's telling her his story, whatever, because they're like talking and banging in Georgia in the hotel, okay? And so she asks him, what's that all about, the scars? And then he like doesn't tell her basically that it's like cigarette burns from somebody we assume it's from his birth mother, okay? And then he tells Anastasia that he does not see Mrs. Robinson as a pedo and that she saved him from himself. Okay, I don't know if the author is like trying to say, yo, this dude is like fucked up, or if she's trying to justify that situation to the reader, because I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. So let's finish this book, please. Is this book on the list of banned books in Florida? Because if it's not, it should be, okay? It should be illegal to say in the same sentence, holy cow, his erection. Why are you saying that? The amount of times, I swear to God, the amount of times, holy cow. Never gonna be able to hear that phrase ever again. And now think about this bitch, okay? I'm not. I finished it. I finished the book. 530 something pages. Are you even kidding me? Oh no. This book was extremely long. Okay, so let me tell you the tale. Let me tell you what happened. They just kept getting into little arguments here and there, and then it all like built up, okay? So she doesn't agree with the punishment, okay, the spanking. He's like, I need to do it, you know, I need to. And then she was basically like, okay, well, show me how bad that it would get. And then so he bop, 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 bop with the belt. And then she like basically broke down and like broke up with him and left. And now she's back at her apartment. And yeah, I can't believe this was a Goodreads Choice Awards finalist for the best romance. Also, Anastasia got her little job or whatever at a publishing place without she's assistant. It's 4:32. Are you joking me? We have 11 hours and 42 minutes. I don't know how I'm gonna finish the other 2 books. This book took me way too long. Way too long. I would like to know also, like, what freak what freak was like, yo, you know what? This book is so good. We need to make a movie. We need to make a movie immediately. I need to have a conversation with them. I haven't seen the movies, obviously. I don't know how they could have made this into something that would be suitable for, like, theaters, you know? This was very spicy. Also, like, the sex scenes, they were not that bad. I thought they were going to be cringe. They weren't really cringe to me, to be honest. I've read more cringy things than that, believe it or not. There were cringy things that were happening in the book. Holy cow. Holy cow. And I'm going to order food and start the audiobook of 50 Shades Darker. I'm going to start the audiobook of that. Oh, and the T is why it's called 50 Shades of Grey. Obviously, his last name is Grey. And there was one time where he was like, oh, I get all seven shades of, like, angry or dangerous or something. So Anastasia, like, in her mind called him her 50 Shades. Oh, that's my 50 Shades. Not my 50 Shades. Okay. Can you hear it? It is storming outside, like, literally insane, isn't it? It's 10 hours, 14 minutes, and 31 seconds. Yes, left of the 24-hour readathon. I am thriving. I am feeling alive. I am feeling like it's just another day. So, started 50 Shades Darker. And I am on chapter 5. I'm kind of living for it, not gonna lie. I'm living for it! So, first of all, immediately we find out what happened to, also, all of these books, 10 out of 10 on the floppiness. So anyway, so we immediately found out why Christian is so weird with people touching him. He is so weird because his biological mother's ex-boyfriend would burn him as, like, a 5-year-old with cigarettes. What the rude. Also, Anastasia and Christian got back together. Like, Anastasia's working at the publishing place. One day, the contract, like, there's no rules anymore. She's like, I'm not doing this shit anymore. So there's no rules. So one day she was at work, right? And then she was going to go meet her boss for drinks, for congratulations on your first week. And this girl comes up to her. And she's like, Anastasia, whatever her last name, like Steele or something. And then Anastasia turns around and is like, yes, I don't know you. And then the girl was like, that's okay, I just went to look at you. Anastasia notices that she has a bandage on her wrist. I feel like this author is not going to be delicate with where the story is going. Christian knows who this girl is, and she was his old submissive. The key with her is that she wanted more from him and he didn't want that, so she left him and got married to someone else, like, immediately, and this was 3 years ago. She wants to get Christian back because she knows about Anastasia. I guess we'll get more into that. So the spoiler, I feel like I already said, but honestly I cannot remember. Okay, that's going to be the theme of the day. The spoiler that I remember, or that I know about this book, is that there's a stalker, that girl, and it was immediately introduced, like, so was it a spoiler? I don't know. I don't know what happens with her. I hope you guys heard that free ASMR thunder. Yeah, so right now, Christian just told Anastasia the story of who Layla was and why he thinks that she's back. Anastasia and Christian are at the beauty store getting her, like, waxed or whatever and a haircut or whatever, and she finds out that he owns the place. And then there's this lady who shows up who she thinks is Mrs. Robinson, remember from the first book, the freaking lady, but no, this is Miss Lincoln. Oh wait, Elena. So this is Mrs. Robinson, but she goes by Mrs. Lincoln. I guess we'll find out. Wait, I don't know. But I'm intrigued with the mystery and the dramatics of this one. Alright, I'm gonna get back to reading now because I'm trying to finish this book. The tea is that Layla left her husband about 3 months ago and ran off with a guy who was killed in a car accident 4 weeks ago. So we as in me, are assuming that that's what pushed her over the edge, because maybe it was, like, Christian's fault somehow, or she, like, blamed him. Nobody told me this book was tea. Okay, so I'm on page 100. Trust issues galore. Okay, so they just found out from Christian security advisor that the girl Layla broke into his house and obtained a concealed weapons permit. What is she trying to do? Somebody tell me. This is very different from the tone of the first book. Like, this is a thriller, basically. I'm living. Okay, I'm living. Also, it is storming so bad that the power cut off for like 1 minute. Probably not even. Probably like 30 seconds. I'm going I'm feeling a little bit of judgment. I'm going to make some tea because my throat hurts, okay? I just wanted you guys to know that, okay? You're so interested in knowing that. Hello everybody. So I took like an hour off because I just had to do stuff. I'm on chapter 8, page 172. What has happened so far? So I told you guys about Layla's trauma took a little time off from that plot, and Anastasia and Christian went to this rich people ball / auction / dance masquerade. That's where you get that from. I don't really understand. They were doing rich people stuff, and then she was auctioned to have someone like pay for a dance with her, and he bid $100,000. Are you kidding me? Also, we find out that Jen makes $100,000 per hour. Like, sir, what is your job? Because I don't even understand what your job is. You have not told us where your job is. We know that he owns properties, work. And then at this party, we meet Mrs. Robinson for the first time. Like, we actually meet her. And she's being weird. She is being very weird towards Anastasia. And it doesn't seem like the way that Christian feels about her is, like, the same way. It is kind of giving that she is more into him than he's leading on. And then right now, we just got back to Christian's house and found out that Anastasia's tires were slashed and her car was messed with. So Layla, the crazy B word, has the firearm. Okay, that's all I was gonna say. I'm just interested. This is a thriller, okay? This is a thriller. Guys, I'm so tired. It's 9:30. I'm like, hold on. I just would like to know what happened to the stalker plot. What happened? Where is it at? This is what I came here for. Where is she? Okay, so since I'm updating you, I'll tell you what happened so far. So they went to go like run away on his little boat for like a weekend. Also, they're being vanilla right now. They're having a vanilla relationship at the moment to see how it goes. And he bought her another new car. I'm getting kind of bored. Like, hello, give me the action. Like, I'm getting kind of bored. Like, hello? There's a dog right here. I did not even know. What can I say? What can I say? I'm getting a little bit delulu, yeah. Perhaps an additional Alani. Also, what are you doing? My cat's just standing on the table staring at me. It is time for her dinner, actually, so. Here she comes, here she comes, here she comes. Hi! Oh, give the ring light some love. Come here. Okay, she's gonna eat her butt. Okay. We love to see it. Very fitting for this vlog. Very fitting. Oh my god, I forgot to tell you guys that she's starting to call him 50. Why? This is so professional YouTuber of me right now to just be laying down, just like talking to you guys. Oh my god, hold on, let me gather myself. It's 9. We have how many hours? 6 hours left. I'm not gonna finish it today. We can try. We can try.
That's a big fucking dick. Running through the woods. It's running through the motherfucking woods. Running through the woods. It's running through the motherfucking woods. Say my period just came down. What the fuck? But let's get this understood. Tonight I'ma fuck around and turn that dick to a little.
So let me provide you with this little update or whatever. I took a shower. I made some coffee. I took a photo for the thumbnail. Holy cow, my eye patches are coming off. What the hell? I feel as if I lost it. So what has happened so far is that The stalker. Finally, we're getting somewhere. We're getting some tea. The stalker broke into Anastasia's apartment. This girl is unwell, okay? I thought there was going to be more tea than that. I thought this was giving thriller. This is giving... I don't know what it's giving, but it's not giving thriller. It's giving this girl's mentally unstable and she needs assistance from a medical professional. Pretty much Christian is now beating himself up because of the state that girl was in. And by the way, if you guys are like, oh my god, your skin is so shiny, drop the skincare routine, Aquaphor. I can't look at myself anymore, so I'm gonna have to catch up with you guys when I have something else to say. So I'm gonna work on my thumbnail now. And oh, you guys have already seen the thumbnail. Wow. That's crazy. That's literally crazy, because here's the thing, you're seeing this after the thumbnail, and guess what? The thumbnail hasn't happened yet. For me. But it's the first thing that you see. He just told her that he is into brunettes because of his crack whore mother. Girl, I got two things to say. One, in the book that she found a whole bunch of spicy toys, and they're all for the booty, and they literally refer to this drawer as the butt drawer. That is 10 out of 10 P comedy. Miss E.L. James, do you know that you are hilarious? Let me show you the thumbnails I'm working on. Okay, so we have this one and this one. I'm not sure which one I want to use. And then I have these things. 50 Shades of Disappointment. That's too basic. I don't think I'm going to do that. I lost sleep for this. 24 hours I could never get back. She reminded him of his mother. And then Twilight fanfiction. So, yeah, still thinking maybe I should write butt drawer. But then I feel like I would get banned. I don't know. I'm leaning more towards this one, I think. I don't know. Guys, nobody can tell me anything. Nobody can tell me anything. This is a slate. You cannot say it's not. Guys, my cat is freaking me out right now. I don't know what she's doing. Hello, oh my god. Okay, she's not doing it. She was just staring. finished booktube. So basically, I'm trying to be as quiet as I can because my fiance is asleep. Christian asked Anastasia to marry him. She eventually said yes. And Mrs. Robinson is a biatch, and as I suspected, she is creepy and not justified in her behavior. We will see what happens. And this book was very not good. Like, I was intrigued in the beginning and I flew through the first 150 pages, but then it's just like, after the stalker got, like, I did not care. I was bored. I was so bored by the end of this book. I don't like the jealousy shit. It's, like, not cute to me. So when Anastasia's getting jealous of his previous subs, that, first of all, he didn't even know her. He did not even know that girl when he had all those subs. Like, why are you so jealous? I hate that. I hate that so much. And then Christian is literally so jealous of everyone and everything. And it's just not cute. It's not cute. It's not cute. It's ugly. Anyways, so I feel like Anastasia is gonna get pregnant, and that's gonna be a whole thing in this book. I know she's going to get pregnant. I don't know if it's gonna be the whole thing of this new book, the last book, but hopefully it's just at the end, because I don't want to read about all that. Time check is 2:12 in the morning. I have 2 hours and 5 minutes. I don't know who I was kidding. Who was I kidding? The first audiobook was 20 hours. The second one was 20 hours. The third one is 21 hours. I'm definitely going to try to finish this audio. Or not audio. Well, yes, audio. I'm definitely going to try to finish this 50 Shades Free as soon as possible. I don't want a DNF. I need to know what happens at the end. I need more explanation and to everything. And this is written such like a fan fiction. And you guys, I don't mind, E.L. James is gonna get her coin. She is probably rich. I want to be rich too. I feel like I could really make a bestseller log. I really feel like it, but I don't know. I don't really have anything to say. If I were to write a book, what would I even write about? But yeah, I stand by what I said. The sex scenes are not that bad. There's just a little bit of cringe. Like, I have read worse. I feel like this book is kind of like, I wasn't going into it expecting anything, so damn, I'm so sorry to editing me because I'm just rambling right now. This is a whole trilogy we're talking about. This video is going to be long. I just feel like I don't know what I was expecting going in this. I wasn't expecting much because a lot of people hate this book. Never heard of anyone liking this book. 3 movies, 3 books, and I think that there is a separate trilogy for Christian's POV. Don't ask me to read that, please. I will never. That's my anti-TBR. Also, funny story, guys. This was on my mental anti-TBR, the 50 Shades of Grey series. Why did I decide to pick this up? I don't know. I am gonna get into this 50 Shades Free I'm not gonna get that far into it, but I'm gonna get into it. These books are so long for no reason. No reason. I could definitely read it in Stephen King in 24 hours. I could definitely do that. This is crazy. Like, this is crazy. This is crazy. It does not need to be this long. Anyways. Hi. It's 3:27 a.m. 50 minutes left. I'm going to bed. I have no idea what's happening in this book. I fell asleep 2 or 3 times. So yeah. Thank you for coming along with me on this journey. And I will make the outro tomorrow. Good night. So it has been a long time. It's been almost a week since my 24-hour readathon, and we're going to address the elephant in the room. Yes, I am dressed like Harry Potter. We know. I read 50 Shades of Grey, 514 pages, 20-hour audiobook. Are you joking? 50 Shades Darker, 532 pages, also a 20-hour audiobook. Yeah, I'm going to have to say they were both 2 stars. I was entertained a bit in this one. However, I can't get over the holy cow stuff. I can't get over that. And then this one disappointed me heavy because I thought that we were going to have a good plot. Along with, of course, this is an erotic romance. I thought we were going to have more plot. And then, so both disappointing, like, who was shocked? And then 50 Shades Freed, 21-hour audiobook. I got to page 54 before I gave up and went to bed. Because there was no way, amazing. There was no way that I was going to finish a 569-page book, 21 hours audio. At this point, when I got to this book, I was listening to the audiobook as well as reading this. I was listening to the audiobook on 2.88 times speed. Are you kidding? I felt like I didn't miss anything though, but I could be wrong. If you ask me to recap this in the exact order that it goes chronologically, I'm failing. I might look up a summary of this one and see if I'm even interested in reading it, because I know she gets pregnant. Like, I know that she gets pregnant, and I don't know if I want to read about that because Christian is on my fucking nerves, and I know that he will not handle this with grace as a gentleman should. And also, I forgot to mention what gave me major ick in book 2. Major ick was Christian complaining about condoms every 5 minutes towards the end, which is probably a setup for this one. And oh my god, I didn't talk much about this one, but from what I have read, we were able to see these characters doing the nastiest stuff over these books, but we weren't able to see them get married. Anyways, 2-star DNF. Maybe. So if you guys made it this far, thank you. Literally, thank you so much. I appreciate you for sticking around. I thank you so much for 300 subscribers. This video would not even be possible without you, and I appreciate you guys' support. And I don't know, if you guys made it this far and you want to leave an emoji to let me know that you made it this far, please leave that chain emoji, because we know why. So I hope that you guys enjoy the movie length. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.